Okay, a couple things I want to point out to you. One of those things is that this is from lesson 58. I will tell you that I'm not going to use completing the square to solve this problem because I think it's easier to do it with the quadratic equation. But if you choose to use completing the square, that's perfectly fine with me. Something else I want you to notice is that it says the initial velocity is 90 feet per second. Do you see that that's where this 90 is right here? In a physics class, you would be required to come up with the equation. Luckily for us, they've given us the equation. The only thing that you kind of have to put together here with this one is recognizing what the height is, okay? It says find the time, so here's your t values, find the time at which the object will return to the surface. Listen, people, it's going to, when it returns to the surface, the height is 0. Okay, we assume that ground level, okay, is 0. So we can start by saying h is equal to 0, and then we have negative 42t squared plus 90t, okay? Now what is our, when we're using the quadratic equation, remember we need an a, b, and a c value. So back here, I'm just going to write plus 0. Now remember, the quadratic equation is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. When I solve these problems, I very consistently put empty sets of parentheses in every location where there's a variable. So that's what I'm going to do here. Plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now all I have to do is go get my a, b, and c values. Well, negative 42 is my a value, positive 90 is my b value, and 0 is my c value. So plugging this stuff in ends up being really, really easy. We have a 90 here, we have a 90 here, we have negative 42 here, we have 0 here, and we have negative 42 here, okay? Now, all of this, because there's a 0 sitting right here, all of this is going to become 0. So essentially what we have is negative 90 plus or minus the square root of 90 squared. Well, listen, people, the square root of something squared is itself. So that's just equal to negative 90, and then it's over negative 84. So when you get negative 90 and positive 90 added together, one of your answers is 0. The other answer is negative 180 over negative 84, and that would give you a positive value, which I believe if you calculate it is approximately 2.14 seconds. Now, understand that 0 is when the object had never even left the ground. So find the time at which the object will return to the surface. Round your answer to the tenths place. So that means I need to go 2.1 seconds. All right? Hope that was meaningful for you.